All right, what is up, everybody? We got the NFL Wildcard Weekend. I got two new guests for you, good friends, Jersey Wiz and Jersey B Smitty. It's gonna be fun. Gonna talk NFL Wildcard. Goes down in like an hour, so not gonna be a long show. It's gonna be probably less than 30 minutes. Only got 6 games, but yeah, let's get right into the slate. Welcome, Wiz and Brian. Thank you guys for joining me. How you guys feeling?
Good. Thank you for having me.
You guys ready to get into this? Chick-fil-A? You guys are lit. I know you got your shit well done, too. So Wiz ready to rock. All right, we are live. Let's get into the first game on the slate. Raiders-Chargers starts in an hour and a half. Line was at 4.5, or like this whole week, 5. Like it's been moving. Now it's up to 6. I don't think it'll get any lower by kickoff. What's your guys' thoughts on here, Brian? What are you thinking?
It's definitely going to be. I think it's going to be a really close game. Honestly, I'm definitely leaning towards the Raiders personally, but
Me too.
I think it's going to be all up to Joe Burrow. See how he could do. He's obviously both quarterbacks never been in this situation, but I don't know. I mean, Derek Carr's been in the league longer. It's 4,000-yard passing year in a row, and I don't know. It's just Joe Burrow he's going to have to prove himself today.
Yeah, I wish Jerry was here to give us his take on the Bengals and from the other side. Because what was you like the Raiders here too, right? Like +6.
I like the points. I don't know though. As the day's going on, I'm kind of fucking with the Tiger King, yeah.
I don't know, dude. But the Raiders, like, they win or lose, but they play like close ass games. They play like game winning field goal, last drive, overtime type games.
Yeah,
like every game.
I think the Bengals may win by 3.
Yeah,
honestly, but I think it's gonna be a close game, and I definitely don't think Bengals would be up all game.
Like I picked the Raiders in our bracket, like for like the playoff bracket, but I can see this game like the Bengals winning close, like you said. I actually have a 2-unit play on this game, but I'm not going to give it out. I'll talk about it after. But the thing is, the Raiders are off of a super emotional game to make the playoffs at home, overtime. Literally one of the craziest games in the NFL this season. Now they got to head on the road, play a Bengals team who is ready. Oh, here he is. Yeah. Here he is. Let's hear this Bengals take.
You want to hear my take on the Bengals?
Yes.
Their overall offense, pass game, Burrow, Chase, all the receivers they got, running back, Mixon, they've more than proven themselves. I think no question they'll be able to outscore the Raiders. I think
cover.
Yeah, I think the Raiders. I bet it. I think the Raiders are gonna. I think their luck has run out. I mean, how many close games can they pull out? They've had what? How many overtime games this year?
A lot.
You're right. Yeah, I just think that the Bengals offense is gonna be the difference.
I feel like what's gonna be really upsetting and like piss you off is the Raiders are gonna get so many bailout pass interference calls this game, as Derek Carr always does. But I feel like that's part of like their game plan. Derek Carr just throws it up. Yeah, like it's dumb, but like I just feel like it's inevitably gonna happen. But you got
Cincinnati, right?
What? No, I took Vegas in the teaser. That's what I took.
The game is in Cincinnati.
Yes, the game is in Cincinnati. So.
I like that.
Yeah, I know, and like I said, the Raiders offer an emotional game, head on the road to Cincinnati, a Bengals team who is ready to prove the haters wrong for the past few years. So, like, I do get the Bengals, but I just can't lace 5 or 6.
I think in order for the Bengals to get it done today, I think first they'll have to stop the run. The Raiders, if the Raiders are able to run the ball, I think they'll have much easier jobs. If they can't run it, I don't think they have like the weapons exactly to beat them, like straight out, outscore them, but. Also, someone else needs to step up besides Jamar Chase tonight. I think another receiver is going to have to have a big game.
That's why I think the Bengals are going to win. I think Boyd and Higgins are going to have a field day.
If Boyd and Higgins can get open consistently and have a good game, I think they can win easily too. Maybe cover, but
third and Boyd.
I think the focus is on stopping that Burrow.
Third and Boyd.
I also think Cincinnati's just going to pound the rock all game as much as they can at least.
I'll tell you
let's look at some of these props. Anything
Hunter Renfrow touchdown. I love
it. You guys can see these right on the screen?
Yes, I love Joe Burrow passing yards.
No, I can't see it, man. but
You actually can't. That's crazy.
I can. I told you.
I'll tell you what.
Potato.
Hunter Renfrow has scored how many games in a row now?
He's plus 200 for a touchdown.
He's plus
I think that's
200.
on FanDuel he was. I think. Okay.
Shit, I might bet a first touchdown in every game.
I was gonna say I'm about to do Hunter Renfrow first touchdown and game touchdown, anytime touchdown, because I think Derek Carr that's his favorite target, and I think if they have any chance of winning, Hunter Renfrow might have to score.
Josh Jacobs' first touchdown is my bet. Plus 750. That's my bet.
Josh Jacobs to get a rushing touchdown is plus 180.
Anytime is
A
minus
rushing
105.
touchdown.
All right, you guys want to move on to the next game?
Yeah.
All right, next game on the slate, 8:00 game. Should be awesome. The third times these two teams have played in 7 weeks. Bills, Patriots, AFC East showdown. What do you guys like? Brian, you go first.
Dude, I mean, the weather I think is gonna make a big difference on this game.
I don't know if it will. Okay,
I
sorry.
heard it's gonna be really cold. I don't think it'll be as bad as last week with the wind, or last week the first game with the wind, but I don't know. I saw it was gonna be a very cold game. I saw Josh Allen's not wearing any sleeves, and I know
Because he's
people think
lit.
it's cold or something to do that, but he's gonna be cold.
They said he's got some weird feet that can't handle the cold. I saw it on ESPN. It was a whole conversation.
man.
Josh
I also
Allen plays
saw someone
poorly in
saying
the
if
cold.
the Bills want the most out of Josh Allen, they need to build a dome in Buffalo.
I am just not buying that. Like
You didn't see
Listen.
that he's got weird feet.
that? He
I
literally
didn't see
can't
that.
handle the cold. Like he plays poorly in the cold.
He's
And the Buffalo
he's
Bills.
He's 2-0 in the playoffs at home.
I'm just saying. That's what I saw.
2-0 in the playoffs at home.
so.
And he had a
Wiz,
great win against the Colts last year.
Wiz, do you play in this game?
I like the Bills. I definitely like the Bills. I probably will I will lay the points, honestly. The Patriots' only chance is if they could do what they did the first game. I don't think that's possible to do again. So
Damien Harris playing?
Damian Harris
think
is
he's
playing.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
He's
positive.
questionable.
Pretty positive he's playing. That's a prop. That's a prop we could look out for. I think it was like 62 yards for him.
I don't see the Patriots trusting Mac Jones in the red zone to throw touchdowns either.
Damian
So,
Harris 59.5.
59 and a half.
Yeah. Jerry, what's your thoughts on this game?
that's not bad.
You already know how I feel about the Bills, man. That first game is the most despicable performance I've seen in recent history from a football team. 3 passes, 2 of them on the last drive of the game. Everybody in the stadium knew every play was a run. I don't care what the weather was. That's how they played the game. And for an NFL defense to know that a play is going to be a run every play and to not be able to stop it, you can't ever forget that. Not only that, the Patriots have shown, and Bill Belichick as usual, that they're able to, work with what they got. Mac Jones has been doing enough, throwing the ball when he needs to, completing passes, the run game. That being said, and as horrible as I think the Bills are, I think if the Bills lose this game, it's over for them in general. So I will ride the Bills, just because if they lose this game, I'll eat it, and it's just you'd expect nothing less. So if I have to pick a side, I'm taking the Bills just because they are home and they do have much the better team. But I
Rookie
think
quarterback.
I think they're just rookie quarterback, all that. I think they're
Yeah,
hard.
I don't think Mac's ready.
I'll bet against either team in the next round, but for this one, I'll take the Bills.
Yeah,
slightly.
that I agree with.
But like
like the
you said,
I like
okay,
the under.
like you said about the Bills playing that horrible performance, which was a horrible performance, Patriots only threw the ball 3 times. Like, I'm willing to throw that out, and I did. And the next game they played, I had one of my biggest plays of the entire season on the Bills plus 2.5 in Foxborough, and they won. So I don't think it's not going to be as fluky. It's going to be cold, like single-digit temperature, but it's not going to. The precipitation is like under 15%. It shouldn't be rainy or snowy. I think that it's just going to be cold, which both of these teams are fine with. They're from the Northeast, so I'm leaning the Bills to win this game for sure. And I actually have a play in this game. Bills team total over 23.5. I'm not saying that they're going to light the scoreboard up, but I just like that number of 23.5. All right. Any other thoughts? You want to move on to the Sunday games?
We can move on.
Move on.
All right. It's 1:00 tomorrow. Philly heads to Tampa Bay. This line opened at 7. I saw it all the way up to 9.5. Now it's back at 8. What are you guys liking, if anything, in this game?
Bucks. Bucks. No, I wouldn't make a play here. I don't like the
The
8.5.
Bucks are so hurt.
I don't like the 8.5, but the Bucks are
I'd
going to win the
probably
game.
start by taking the Bucks first half. If they cover that, I'm golden. If they don't, I'll probably take them live because I'll get a better spread than the game. I don't
That's fair.
I think
the Bucks aren't going to lose. Bucks
I
aren't
think
Yeah,
the
no.
Bucks are gonna have to go. I think they'll have to go up early to change like the whole game style because Eagles are gonna want to run the ball every play.
100%. If the Eagles can keep it close early, and that's how the flow of the game is going, then I think they'll cover the whole game. But if the Bucks can get out like to a 10-0 lead, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a track meet, and Eagles will be done.
Well,
Yeah.
the
The Bucks
Eagles
run
being
deep.
in the playoffs at all is kind of a joke. I
They
mean,
weren't horrible.
we can't discount that. There's
Terrible.
no way they deserve to be in the playoffs.
It's terrible.
The Bucks rush defense. I mean, it's been good all year, but the last couple of weeks been definitely shaky. I saw that they're giving up like 30 more yards a game the last like 3 weeks. But I think they definitely need to focus on stopping the run because I would be fine with letting Jalen Hurts try to beat me.
Is the defense healthy for Tampa Bay?
I saw
Not
Sean
100%.
London is questionable. I'm not sure if he's playing. But I'm pretty sure everyone else that's been playing is good.
Like Vita Vea, Devin Way, all those guys are going, right?
Yeah. Almost positive.
And then the Bucks also don't have any receivers.
That's what my
Yeah, no
brother was trying
Godwin.
to say.
I think Gronk is gonna have a great game. I personally do.
Yeah,
But
so-
that too. Yeah.
I'm not laying. I only actually bet one side this entire wildcard weekend. I have 5 plays, but only one side. I like Tampa's team total over 27.5 on DraftKings. Like I said, if they can get out early and score 7 quick, I think that they'll just coast and cruise to over 27.5. I don't love it. It's just a 1-unit play, but I like the number.
Tampa's definitely not gonna want to play from behind this game. Definitely not,
No.
especially in order of betting terms to cover that 8.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see if there's any touchdown scorers.
Gronk.
Gronk's anytime is 1+100. I had a parlay last week 18. It was Gronk to score 1 touchdown, Stephon Diggs to score 1 touchdown, and Tyler Lockett to score 2 touchdowns. It was like $15 for like 550. Everything hit, but Gronk had like the game of his year and didn't score.
150 yards.
Yeah.
Like so annoying. And Lockett got too quick too. I was like, damn. But all right, we'll move on to the next game. What is it?
No
Sunday
Ronald
4
Jones
o'clock.
either.
No Ronald Jones either. Sunday 4 o'clock. I'll let Brian have the opening takes on this game. Dallas 3-point favorites at home
man.
against a tough San Fran team. I know where my head at is for Dallas, but what are you thinking, Brian? You got a Cowboys hat on, so what do you think?
I do. Okay, listen, I'm not as confident as I wish I was in this at all. Honestly, I could have. There's 2 other teams I'd rather have played in the first round. I'd rather have played the Rams personally, but the 49ers are very hot right now. The Cowboys haven't played anyone good in weeks. They played one good team as the Cardinals and they lost. But I do think the Cowboys will get it done though this week. I do. I think it's going to be a battle of turnovers almost. Like if the team that wins the turnover battle may have a big advantage there. I think if the Cowboys could get a turnover or 2 against the Niners, that I don't know. I think we'll be fine there because it's going to be hard for the Niners to just stop us consistently, in my opinion. But definitely need to stop Deebo Samuel as well.
Yeah, Deebo Samuel is like the anti-Christian McCaffrey in fantasy. I know I said that. Like he has like 0 receptions for 0 yards, but has 10 fantasy points because he has like a rushing touchdown. So that that's like they're gonna have to stop him for sure. Jerry, I know you have strong conviction here. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, for a Cowboys fan to not be confident in this game,
I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be biased.
They have quote unquote the best team that they've had ever. Best offense, record points, all this stuff. And for the record, I think the Tony Romo, Marion Barber teams back in the day would smoke this team. But that's just the whole NFL conversation that we have about the level of talent that's across the board. But the Niners are terrible. I don't care what anyone says. They stink. Jimmy Garoppolo, with a bum thumb. They have, I don't even know the running backs. They exchange them like hotcakes. They got 3 no-name running backs.
Elijah Mitchell.
That's why they use Deebo Samuel as the running back.
He's
their whole player.
He's solid.
So to summarize, the Niners have Garoppolo with a thumb injury, George Kittle and Deebo Samuel with 3 different running backs. That's their offense. That's their game plan. So ground and pound like what they did at the Rams. And their defense, there's some merit to their defense. I still don't know who any of their DBs are. I couldn't name one. Tart, the safety, that's about it. They got Bosa on the defensive line. I think the Cowboys will run up the score, and there's no way that the Niners can keep up. I haven't yet, and I know we had the conversation. I am pounding the Cowboys probably for around $500, which is like a decent bet for me. I'm gonna give the 3 points, and I don't see the Cowboys not winning that.
It's pretty strong conviction. That's pretty strong conviction on the Cowboys, but I do think the Cowboys will win this game. I think it'll be. We had this conversation. I think it'll be closer than a lot of people think, and I think this is going to be a harder game for the Cowboys than whoever they play in the next round, whether that's the Bucs or whoever. I really think that this is the game that's going to be the key for the Cowboys. So I don't know. Any other thoughts? Wiz, what's your thoughts here?
Your team total over guy. You don't have the Cowboys team total over? What is it?
No, I have the.
What's the number there?
Let's look. I know, but yeah, you like the Cowboys offense to just explode this game. I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we?
I think it'll be a time of possession game. Whatever team can run.
26 and a half. 26 and a half.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I would never take that.
I can see this game being like low 20s.
Yeah, I told Brian yesterday, like a 23-17 type of vibe.
I did Niners plus 9.5 or 9 and the under. Under 57.5, something like that. 6-point teaser. That was my play for this game. Yeah, I think it was something like that. 57, 56, and Niners plus 9. I just don't see the Cowboys blowing them out. And if they do, Jerry will be very happy and I'll eat my words. But I just don't see it. I really don't.
What's the team total over for the Cowboys?
26.5.
That is a lot. But 4 touchdowns. Couple field goals.
Yeah, so I don't know. Any other thoughts on this game? But I don't see it being a blowout. I don't.
Niners suck more than the Cowboys are good.
What's Elijah Mitchell's rushing prop?
Elijah Mitchell rushing yards is 82.5. No. What's Debo? Debo's 29.5.
They gave you Debo. Oh wow.
Yeah, 29.5. I feel like that's a very fair number.
I don't think they're gonna need to run him though. I mean, I feel like that's a process of trying to get him the ball. I don't think they'll need to force the ball to him against Cowboys. I think he'll get open himself. So, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
I definitely wouldn't pick Elijah Mitchell though, but I think they'll run all over. They'll definitely have a good amount of rush.
What about these touchdown scores? Who's scoring the first touchdown? George Kittle, 11-1. Remember that, Brian? We did that George Kittle first touchdown and we cashed.
Zeke.
We got a comment from the chat. Cowboys slip by in this one, but won't look good. That's what everyone's saying, but Jerry.
I'll take them. I'll take a slip by.
A lot of people are taking the Niners. A lot of people are taking the Niners. It's actually mind blowing.
Slip by would cover 3 points for sure.
Maybe.
I just think, like I said,
Slip
the
by.
Niners are worse than the Cowboys are good. I have more confidence in the Niners not scoring than I do in anything else, and I'm willing.
All right, no, they do. They don't have the quarterback play, and if it wasn't for Kyle Shanahan, the offense wouldn't be good.
If they can't run the ball against Cowboys, they're not going to score a lot because Jimmy Garoppolo's not beating the Cowboys this week. That's 100%. When the turnovers will come into place, and I think Cowboys get a pick or two, and I think they win pretty easily.
All right, let's move on to Sunday Night Football. This game very well could be horrible. One of the worst games ever.
No.
But
Big Ben, it potentially is Big Ben's last game. So.
It probably is Big Ben's last game, and the Big Ben's never been under Tomlin and Ben. The Steelers have never been double-digit dogs in a playoff game ever. So if that means anything to you, then just take the points. But the only chance they're going to have is if this defensive front from the Steelers rushes the passer, because the Steelers can't run the ball, and they can't really stop the run. Even Najee Harris gets a little dumps. They're not really that good, honestly. But
but TJ Watt is probably the best defensive player. So got to come up big. I can't see the Steelers winning this game anyway. Maybe cover the 12, but
13 now.
I don't know.
Sure,
I believe in story tales, and I don't see Big Ben getting blown out in his last game. I think it'll be a close game, but I definitely think the Steelers or Chiefs win, but Steelers cover.
Yeah,
I tease that number up in any teaser too.
I don't think I have any like action at all in this game. Let me look if I do.
I was gonna do a teaser. I just wasn't sure whether to take the Steelers plus the 20 or to just take the Chiefs minus 6.
Team total over. Chiefs are gonna run it up. First half. If the first half is 10 or less, I'd be interested for the Chiefs.
Let's look.
I'd probably want 7. I'd like one score.
7.5. That's not.
That's first half.
I feel like that's a fair number. 7.5.
I hate that half point.
I feel like it was
every
7
time,
earlier.
bro.
I should have snapped.
I hate that half point every time.
Yeah, that half point was brutal.
7.5. Let's look at the.
Old. If you want comments on this, old, feeble, crippled, fat, Big Ben Roethlisberger in his final season, bro. He barely can move in the pocket.
What was that? What was those comments by Big Ben though? You guys saw his interview the other day?
No, I didn't.
He basically said that they had no chance to beat the Chiefs and that he's just going out there to have fun. Like basically.
Did he really say that?
Basically, to sum it
That's
up.
really
Sure
good.
That's
Good to know, dude. Because those interviews.
I know he's joking.
He was joking, bro. He was.
So I don't know. It's just weird. But maybe
Juju's back. If that's worth anything, which I don't know if it is.
What did you say?
It's worth 0.
It's worth nothing. I agree.
Wait, who's back?
Juju.
No, it could matter. It definitely could matter.
Isn't Najee Harris?
It don't
out?
matter, but they're covering that 13.
I heard Najee's out.
Juju's the
No,
one
he's
that has
in.
chemistry with Ben. I'm sure Ben would love to have Juju.
He's
back.
definitely hurt though. Najee Harris is definitely hurt.
Najee?
Yeah, he's starting, but he's gimpy. He got hurt in the last game on that
Spread's still 12.5. That's gonna happen.
12. Yeah.
And I might have to just do half in game just on the.
As of right now, it's 12.
When did it open up at?
I think it was 11.5 or 12.5. I think it hasn't moved much.
Yeah, it definitely didn't move much, but I'm just curious which way it is moving.
Yeah. All right. Want to move on to the final game?
Yeah.
All right. Final game, Monday Night Football, and I'm just gonna say it right now. This is the only side I've bet so far. I did totals and teasers until this game. I did the Rams -4. I am so much higher on the Rams than I am on Cliff Kingsbury's ability to coach in a big game. And I know it's going to come down to Matthew Stafford's first ever playoff win, and I'm willing to take my chances. I don't have a mega bet on it. I just like that the Rams over Cliff Kingsbury's ability to coach in a big game. And we saw the last time these two teams played Monday Night Football. Rams were like dogs, I think, versus the Cardinals, and they blew them out basically. They won by 10, and it was a late score by the Cardinals. So I love the Rams to do that again. I know they disappointed again last week versus the 49ers, but Sean McVay's never beaten Kyle Shanahan. So what's your guys' thoughts here?
I haven't looked
Rams.
past this game other than our bracket, but I took the Rams. I've been off the Cardinals for a while. Like you said, the coaching, I don't know. Kyler Murray's just not getting it done with whatever tools he has. Rams are a fucking shit show. They can just shit the bed any given week as they did last week against the Niners. Still probably taking the Rams. The fact that you said you got the Rams every which way will probably lead me to put a little more on them, but I agree the Rams could easily be the best team if they were just consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the defense, and they got the pieces, they got the talent, they got the coach.
They got the defense, but I don't know what's good with them because they still be giving up 30 points to the Niners.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Ramsey be doing or Donald be doing. I feel like Donald's been quiet, but
Rams Super Bowl prop.
I think they could be.
I do have a Rams Super Bowl future. It's definitely a
Super
decent
Bowl
buck
future.
in the year.
We got a question from the chat. Let's see. I did a split with Jamar Chase over 5.5 receptions, Josh Jacobs over 61.5 rushing yards, T. Higgins 68 receiving yards, Mixon over 20.5 receiving yards. It's just a bunch of overs, and I do think there's going to be a lot of points.
These kids with the
Yeah,
props.
I kind of like that.
Anybody who follows, stop betting touchdown scores, stop betting props. You're throwing. I'll take your money.
Yeah.
Bet aside, over, under, pick a team. The most Vegas will ever take from you are in the props. You never know what the real odds are. You never get paid out what you should. The future bets,
Switch your
they should be
game,
1
Jerry.
million to
Switch your
1. You get
game.
paid nothing. You're giving away every which way on odds, vig, and everything. Bet
And
teams.
you're parlaying a bunch of things that you
It could
I mean,
happen, but
it could happen, but like it just
odds are
Hey,
the odds
I was
for a
about to say,
reason.
yeah. To answer the question, I like the props. I do like them.
yeah, but it's probably a low chance of hitting, but it
All
makes
of
sense
them
in the
hitting,
head.
yeah. All of them hitting won't happen.
Whatever the odds are, that's the odds of it hitting.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
it doesn't get looked at like that. So
Yeah, so are we consensus Rams here? I thought there'd be more Cardinals love.
Brian
honestly,
took the
I
Cardinals in
picked
his
the
fucking
Cardinals
bracket.
in our bracket thing, but
Oh, then
I
that's
mean,
definitely valid. Like
I've
you think
just
they'll win
been-
outright?
I've been against the Cardinals all year, and I mean,
No, yeah,
the
they're
Saints
gonna
keep
burn
proving
you.
me wrong, and the Rams. I don't know why I'm so low on Stafford now. I was high on him in the beginning of the year, but he just turns the ball. He has games where he'll just turn the ball over 3 times, and like
Yeah, and like bad picks too.
that happens in the playoffs against the Cardinals. Like Cardinals will capitalize on that, especially because this is a divisional game too, and both teams.
I just
really
don't think
wanna
the
win it.
Cardinals got the weapons offensively without D-Hop.
Yeah, that is the thing. No D-Hop, but if they
Yeah.
can run the ball on them, I don't know.
If D-Hop was
They've
around, I mean, I probably like
Edmonds
the
is
Cardinals.
questionable too. Edmonds is questionable too.
Any props here? Touchdown. I mean, Cooper Kupp
No.
just is minus
No.
165 to score a touchdown. That's crazy to think about.
Give me the
Tyler
field.
under passing yards.
What'd you say, Jerry?
Give me the field.
Get the field.
Give me
All right.
Give me Cup not to score a touchdown.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I don't know if they have a no prop on that. But
Yeah,
like
they need
On the
that.
book, it does sometimes. On the book, it does.
for first
Yeah,
touchdown.
I could bet Josh Jacobs to.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. Who the fuck is this?
Benjamin, it says.
Who is Eno Benjamin? He is 10-1 to be the first touchdown scorer, plus 130 to be anytime touchdown scorer. You guys know I'm very educated on like players. I don't know who that is.
You haven't heard of Edo Benjamin?
I don't think you have either.
Do you guys see Anton Wesley all the way at the bottom?
Yeah, he scores. He's been scoring.
He's gonna score. Plus 400, that says.
28-1 to be the first touchdown, plus 400 to anytime.
He's a big target. That guy is a big target.
Yeah. All right. Well, that goes through all the games. Any other final thoughts on NFL Wildcard Weekend? We're starting in less than an hour, so.
That's all the games.
Wait. I can't wait for this first game. People might think it's gonna be boring, but I think it's gonna be very good. Game.
Bengals. Throw it
Bengals.
on Bengals.
Bengals. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all what my final play, my real play. I'm just doing the Bucks and the Bills money line parlay. I'm putting my fucking
I like it.
paychecks on it.
What does that pay? What does that pay?
It's about even. It's about even.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I might have to sprinkle a little bit of that with you. But yeah, that seems like it's gonna wrap it up. Jerry, you got any final thoughts, or your Bengals or bust?
Yeah, Bengals are bust to start it off. Cowboys are the safety net.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Fun little half hour. Fun little half hour.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Let's go. Peace out. DM me any questions. We're gonna win money this week. Package is lit. Goes off in an hour. Peace out.
Peace out.
Get you your